I just added a new book to my top 5. I'm thinking possibly even top 3. I need to reevaluate everything, but we need to talk about Project Hail Mary. I have very few 6-star reads, but this book, there was literally no other option. I had to rate it 6 stars, and I knew it was going to at least be a 5-star, like maybe 50% of the way through the book. I already knew. Who would have thought that a space book would have me crying at multiple different times? And by the way, I'm minimizing what this book actually is when I say that, because this was so much more than just a space book, obviously. I loved The Martian. If you know the movie The Martian or you've read the book, this is the same author. So I've been meaning to read this for quite some time, and I finally did it, and I wish I'd read it sooner, as I do. We're following an ex-academic turned science teacher. His name is Ryland Grace. He ends up waking up alone on a rocket ship in the middle of space with absolutely zero recollection of why he is there and what he's doing there, besides the fact that there's obviously a very important mission. And if he doesn't quickly figure out why he's there and work out what he's doing on this mission, humanity is going to suffer. So a lot of this book ends up being really sciencey, and at first I was a little bit nervous about that, because I thought, how on earth am I going to understand what's going on in here if I don't know anything about science? However, I really love the way that Andy writes. I think he writes the science in such a way that it's accessible. People can read it, like me, and actually kind of understand what's going on and comprehend it. And it's so interesting because of that. I learned more than I ever thought I was going to about space and rocket ships and how they work and like all the things. I won't go into anything else because I don't want to spoil anything, and I think it's great to just go into this almost blind, to be honest. There is a whole other aspect to this story I will not say, but you need to read this book. Oh, and if you do read this book, I'm telling you now, do what I did and listen to the Interstellar soundtrack in the background. I am begging you. This elevated the entire experience. I felt like I was there in space. There was just something calming about reading this book. And also, with everything going on in here, because there is so much and it can be a little bit dense at times, the comedic relief of this main character, immaculate. He says some stuff in here that actually had me laughing out loud. I highlighted so many quotes. It was just... So in short, read this book. If you are thinking, oh, I don't know, it's kind of thick, it's kind of dense, there's a lot of science, I'm not sure if it'll be for me, I'm telling you, give it a go. Listen to Interstellar in the background, and I've heard that the audiobook for this is actually really good as well.